Today is February 6, 2016. This story right here is of utmost importance. I hope all of you watch this video and share this article. If you watched my video about Marco Rubio last night, I had stated that there are only 4 more things that need to happen to usher in the end of America, and one of those things was the regulation of speech on the internet, and it turns out that the EU is trying to do just that right now. These things always seem to originate over there and then come over here a couple years later. So this article is titled, Highest EU Court Considers Criminalizing Website Hyperlinks, Social Media, Online Journalism, Blogs, Web Searches, Comment Sections could all be affected. And so what this means is that it will be illegal to link to a story on the internet. So if you like to go on Facebook and post stories from the internet, you will no longer be allowed to do that if you live in the European Union and this is allowed to go through. What a great way to wake up the zombies. The highest court in the European Union this week heard arguments which could impact the ability to link to content on the internet. Presiding over a case threatening the nature of the web as we know it, the European Court of Injustice on Wednesday debated whether website hyperlinks to content which infringes copyright laws should be permitted. The court heard arguments regarding the GS Media case, in which a popular Dutch blog site posted links to leaked photos on a separate file hosting site. So I guess that means we all have to lose the privilege, right? Arguing the central role hyperlinks play in the digital environment, the Computer and Communications Industry Association wrote that linking to content freely available online should be legal and was already ruled on by the court in earlier cases. So there's some good news right there, that there is already precedent that this court has ruled in the right direction in the past. If this capacity to link is put in doubt, the web would lose its universality and power, the CCIA wrote. The most important information medium of our time would be hobbled. And if you remember what Matt Drudge said, a couple months ago he went public and he said that a Supreme Court justice approached him and told him that they had the votes to enforce copyright law and that it was over for him. In the very near future, we are going to see the trajectory of tyranny in the world if they allow this to go through or not. The European Union is part of the one world government system, and if they are ready to clamp down on Europe, they will let this go through. But if they are not ready to clamp down, they will continue to rule in the right direction. And if they rule properly, this might give us some kind of indicator how the next year is going to unfold in America, at least in terms of the internet. Because under net neutrality and the TPP, if that goes through, at any time, this could all start here as well. And to give you an idea of how serious this is Matt Drudge's website, Drudge Report. All it is a solid white page with some links to other websites, and then he puts his own spin in the titles of the links, which they can't stand. But if this law goes through in the European Union, this site will be illegal in Europe. And if you really break this down, this only benefits government. All of these websites here are benefiting from their link being put on this extremely popular website. This literally benefits nobody.